Well, if there is a Wolverine anime coming out, I'm kind of hoping that they will make it as ultra-violent as the recent video game. That would be awesome! And I also hope that they bring back Hugh Jackman to voice Wolverine, because I just have to say that he was really good. I think my interest in anime hasn't really changed much. I mean, I go shopping, I see an anime that I like, I buy it, I go home, I watch it. That's it. It's just pretty normal. My favorite anime or video game that's turned into a live-action movie is Mortal Kombat. As for the upcoming Cowboy Bebop live-action movie, well, let's just hope that it doesn't end up like the Dragon Ball Evolution movie. You know, where everybody hates it. Well, why don't you try Gankutsuo, The Count of Monte Cristo, and Vampire Princess Miyu. Those are some of my favorite animes out there, and maybe you should give it a watch. My top 10 favorite animes are number 10, Vampire Princess Miyu. Number 9, X the Series. Number 8, Excel Saga. Number 7, Fatal Fury the Motion Picture. Number 6, El Hazard the Magnificent World. Number 5, Gankutsuo. Number 4, Spirited Away. Number 3, Ninja Scroll. Number 2, Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. And my number 1 favorite anime of all time is Vampire Hunter D. My favorite live-action anime is Guyver, Dark Hero. My top 5 favorite intros are number 5, X the TV series. Number 4, Magic Knight Rayearth. Number 3, Devil Lady. Number 2, Guyver the Bio Booster Armor. And my number 1 favorite intro of all time is El Hazard the Magnificent World. As for the ending music, to be honest, I don't really have one. I don't really like the ending. My favorite unlicensed anime is Devilman. That's easy. Vampire Hunter D. On a scale between 0 and 10, I would give Dragon Ball Evolution a 4. No, I haven't seen Line or Welcome to NHK, but I heard good things about it. I'm a PC user. Now, I actually seen one episode of Shin-chan, and I have to say that it's a very naughty show. Makes me want to wish I could spank that little boy for being such a nuisance. I thought Infamous was a great game. I mean, watching the story was like watching a living comic book. And the gameplay is pretty easy on the hands. And the main character, Cole McGrath, is just extraordinary with his electrical powers. And I have to say that the graphics were greatly detailed. Not only on the characters, but also on the dark city landscape. Well, when I first found YouTube on the internet, everybody was like downloading animes onto YouTube, and I thought I would do the same thing. But due to technological reasons, I couldn't do it. Then I went to look around for reviews on YouTube, and I noticed that there wasn't a lot of anime reviews on YouTube, so I thought, what if I could review anime on YouTube? And that idea has been banging on my head for 3 days, until I just gave in. My first YouTube channel was originally called Hard to Anime Review, and then I later called it Hard's Corner. But then after my old YouTube site closed, due to copyright infringement reasons, I had to make a new one, and I ended up calling it Who Is Your Anime? My favorite movies are usually the ones that are directed by Christopher Nolan. You may know him as the director of Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. But my favorite movie out of all the Christopher Nolan movies had to be Memento. It's about a man who can't make new memories and he's trying to find the person who killed his wife. I just found Christopher Nolan movies to be so original and provocative and really dark, which is why I really love his films so much. Well, I have to say that the only two serious companies that I know of that sell animes over here are Madman Entertainment and Siren Visuals. Madman Entertainment licenses 95% of the animes over here, while Siren Visual Entertainment owns like 5% only. I mean, they only have like 10 titles with them. No, the US and UK companies don't really change anything into any Australian editions. That's mostly done by the Australian companies. If they have to like change menus and stuff, they totally do it. I mean, they don't change language or anything. But some of the Australian editions of the anime keep some of the old dubs intact when they have new dubs. Like for example, the anime Akira over here has the old Pioneer dub and the new Genian dub. And also, Wicked City has both the US and UK dub as well. I think that is up to the distribution company over here. I mean, for example, if an anime is reissued from a fat pack to a thin pack, it's usually done here. Oh, there's definitely delays when an anime is being released here in Australia. It usually takes 2 to 3 months for it to get here once, you know, a certain anime comes out in the US, and then 2 to 3 months later, it just comes here to Australia after that. Well, the sites that you mentioned, well, to be honest, 5 out of 6 of them I can't really go to because most of those websites are in US territory and I'm in the Australian territory. They basically block those sites in which I can't go to unless I go to one of those Australian anime sites which lets me allow to see free episodes of certain animes. I mostly import most of my DVDs from the US. Well, it's not really that expensive. I mean, it's like 20 to 30 bucks more over here compared to the old original US price. Like, for example, if I bought like anime DVDs for 100 bucks, it would cost like at least $127. See ya!